You're going to have to be patient with me. This is my very first plan with me. And I think I have everything in frame. Yay. I gotta get in my desk and get out some things that, of course, I didn't plan ahead and have ready. Sit there and said, oh, I'm gonna have it all ready before I start. Didn't happen. Okay. I'm going to try to stay upwards to the middle. If I remember right, that's what I need to do. I can't see myself working. You know, the people who have those setups where they can see what they're doing. I'm jealous right now because I can't see. I won't know until I finish this. That happened with I tried to do a whips video where it showed like works in progress, which is knitting. They call it whips, works in progress, or crocheting. And I tried to show what I was working on right now. I was totally out of frame. You couldn't see anything I was talking about. So that's a bummer, but I'm not willing to invest any more money at this time in this enterprise because, you know, it's a hobby and there's always more important things elsewhere to spend my money on. So, I'm not doing that. I'm nowhere near putting this. I did a practice run where I was going to put things. Not even close. Well, maybe close. But, oh well. I'm using this cheapo Dollar Tree double-sided tape to put down some cardstock that I had cut already to size, which is awful hard to do. Yeah, I'm really hoping that those stamps are coming out with those cutters do it, because I don't know about you guys, but when I'm using a paper cutter, the ones that slide, I have the doggonest time seeing where that blade's going to be and where it's cutting. If you guys have a good one or one that really lets you see, oh, I don't like where that is. And I think with this double-sided tape, I'm toast. No, I'm not toast. Yay. If you guys have a better one, and you guys might see my mic cord, you might not. The Bluetooth mics, they just don't pick up like the one that came with my iPhone. So, I'm not wasting any more money trying. See how cheap I am? It's like, nope, not trying anymore. It's done. Which is why I think you guys saw last week's spread. I was very proud that the contents of it were $2. $1 for the washi tape from Dollar Tree and $1 for the sticker pack from Dollar Tree. So $2 in time if you don't count the actual Happy Planner. And here's the right side of that, which I have yet to put the pictures on or the writing. So I still need to do that. I decided this week, we pretty much had this weekend the only vacation we're going to have. And it wasn't even over a weekend. It was just an overnight stay in Springfield, Missouri for a job interview. For a job I knew I wouldn't get. And, if, you know, I didn't get it. That kind of job, they've had people kissing all the right butt for like 7-8 years begging for it. So I kind of went in knowing I wouldn't get the job. But it was nice experience interviewing and meeting some new people. You know, I don't have my feelings hurt about it. I do think that I wish that if they knew who they had in mind already and the interview process was pretty much a formality, they wouldn't call people from 3 hours away to interview. But, what are you going to do? It was a nice trip for us anyway. We enjoyed going and where do I want this? You know, I had this over here. In my practice run, this was over here and this was up some. Now I don't know what I want to do with this, because then I'm being predictable. We cannot have that if I do it over there and be predictable. All right. So I'm not going to be predictable. I got a bunch of little half boxes and things too. But first I'm going to throw down, I think, some washi and this little, oh my God, that was fun. Who, what, where, when, with whom, what happened. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put it at the top and cover this up, because it doesn't really totally cover that up. Or if I want to put it at the bottom and then deal with this later. Or let that stay if I get lazy. And since the words "get lazy" came out, I think we know where I'm probably leaning. Is the part where I get to be lazy. Alright, I'm going to put some washi down real quick. Why? Why, Jesus? I'm sorry, it's not Jesus' fault. I hate it when that happens. I wasn't even aggressively tearing. But I am grateful I didn't spend that much money on it. I tend to buy everything on sale. Like this washi is from this Paper Studio set. I don't know what the name of it is. But I paid $3.90 for it. It was originally $12.99 for this tube. And I pulled these 3 woohoo is what that says, polka dots, and then this grid from it to use today. So that's $3.90. A lot cheaper than the original price. So I guess if it rips a little, so be it. Okay. Nope. And I am covering up Saturdays are for adventure, because Saturday we did nothing. Saturday we enjoyed being home. Well, my son came over to visit, my grandsons, but we didn't go anywhere or do anything like that. So we weren't on the adventure on Saturday. On Saturday we were at home recovering from the, well, it's more like 4 hours to get back to my house. Where I started from, it was 3, a little over 3. So I'm going to cover up Saturdays are for adventure, because we had our adventure on Thursday and Friday. Thursday after work, and then Friday. I think I'm going to go ahead and go across the whole bottom. Urgh! You guys hear me just mad? I'm growling like an old bear. Sissy Spacek. Growling like an old bear. What was that from? Oh, Coal Miner's Daughter. Thank you. I think of the dumbest stuff when I'm doing these things. This is why I didn't want to do a plan with me. I don't know Wish for Starlight's real name. But, yeah. This is why. This is a bad plan. Because I grumble. And, oh! Hell no. No. Why? Okay, I'm going to pull it across till it's the length I need. Because if that happens again, it's going to go from the H words to some bigger ones. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I only paid $4 for that. I'd be so mad right now. Well, I didn't ever pay the $12.99 to begin with. I wait for a coupon or half off. I don't think I've ever paid full price or what they mark down as full price in those stores. Excuse me. I don't think they expect anybody to. Like, I think they know what price they really want for it. It's kind of like when you sell your house. You ask your dream price knowing somebody's going to come back and offer something else. And the funny thing is, the game is stupid because everybody knows the game. You know, everybody knows that that's the game everybody's playing. And that, I think Michael's, like other businesses, woo people into this false sense of you're getting a deal when you're not. You're getting exactly what they meant for you to pay when you walked in that door. So, if anybody thought they were getting a deal, I'm sorry if I burst your bubble. I didn't mean to. It just, that's exactly what it is. You pay what they intended. It was never going to be any more or any less than what you're paying for it. I think, once you get to the point where they're throwing it on clearance and they're giving it up a little cheaper right before they send it off to a Goodwill or something, then you probably are getting a deal. But then you're taking the leftovers, the stuff that people didn't want. And it's like, why would you do that? It's not what you wanted either. Although I've taken some of that stuff thinking I didn't want it, and then it wound up being super cute on something I did. Like, I've taken yarn that just couldn't sell, apparently. And I'm going to have to go about that the other way. Ignore me. I hope you guys don't mind that sometimes I work upside down. Oh. It just works better for me. I'm just going to talk all the way through this thing if y'all don't mind. Y'all. I've been back in Missouri so long I sound like a complete and utter hick again. Oh well. All that training and education to lose my drawl, and it's right back. I think it was right back within the first 2 years. I've been here 15 now. 15 years now, I guess. And I would say that the accent's fully back. Yeah, I'd say so. Alright, that wasn't the smartest move I ever made. Oh well, I'll just cover part of it up. I like these rulers. They're my old Helix rulers from doing scrapbooking and other crafts, and I lost my square one, my front one that was fully square. It's thin. It's got to be in this room. It's very upsetting to me though, because it's my favorite for washi cutting. It's got such a sharp, clean edge. And it lets me get right up in that corner and make sure that it's going to be really clean. This is where you guys see how anal retentive I am, because it's going to be right up against that line. And the line doesn't really matter. I mean, the last couple weeks spreads, I haven't been paying attention to the line at all. But I guess this one I've decided to. Once I decide to, it is a thing. Okay. So I want that line across the middle over there. As you guys can see, I intelligently went ahead and put down the boxes before the washi. And typically I like to put down the boxes before the washi, because to me the washi is what covers up any mistakes I make. If that makes sense. I've seen people just religiously put down their washi first. And I like to use washi as a mistake cover-up. But who knows? Obviously they were onto something, because if I'd have put that washi down first, that wouldn't have happened. Oh well. Live and learn. Now I'm going to use my woohoo at the top and bottom. I'm going to put some extra half boxes of that color in there. Things that I can take up once I put the pictures in. Because I haven't printed the pictures from this weekend yet. Because it just happened. So I will be printing those in the next week or so. And then adding them to that. As you can see, I have last week to do as well. And pictures and writing is something I've been adding after the fact. I just added the pictures to my daughter's, to the week we went wedding dress shopping for my daughter, which was the week before last. So it looks like I'm just about a week or so behind, which is not terrible, I don't think. Not for memory planning anyway. If it was for trying to plan your week, just kind of keep up a little better than that. Anyway, I don't remember what all I've talked about so far. I just run my mouth, apparently. Okay, so this one's not doing, the thick one wanted to be a booger. And these are all from that same tube. But this thin one and the polka dot one. And I know some of you are shocked to see me using polka dots, but it's everywhere. You just have to cave to what is. That's not perfectly on that line, but I'm going to let it go because I think that's where that thing from that quote thing is from a Smash book. And it just seemed to go well. So, even though it's not all the way up to the line, I think I can put this up to the line. Am I going to rip that up for a line? It wouldn't be the first time. I mean, it's like a millimeter. All right, don't do it, Vu. Don't do it. You don't need to. Just keep going. Get a drink coffee. I'll cut out my coffee drinking. Nobody wants to hear me swallow. Okay, where's that at? Yeah, I do have a cute little washi cutter coming. Well, it's supposed to be a Starbucks bookmark, and I think it's Robin's Nest for my desire to have that. They had it for sale on Amazon for $5 or $6. Well, me being who I am, I went to AliExpress and ordered it for $1 something. I'm willing to wait. If you're willing to wait 3 to 4 weeks, it's just better to me to order from the people where all these other people get it from and then sell it to you at a markup because you didn't want to wait. Why not wait? So I ordered that a while back. It should be here any day now. I think in one of the videos I'm putting up, I showed you guys I just got a ton of my washi in and some more pretty scissors. I love the pretty scissors, and Ali has a lot of them. I'm trying to remember if I got these at AliExpress. Probably did. I really like a pretty pair of scissors. I know it makes no difference in life that the scissors are pretty, but I enjoy it. I'm trying to decide if it's going to be too much if I put polka dots up the sides as well of each page. You know what? If I put it up and it's too much, okay, this is what a greedy guess I am. I bought 2 of those. So I have a ton of this. All right, I'm just going to do it. And if I regret it, I regret it. There's this one girl I was watching, I think on one of the Facebook things they put up, check out these new people, or I don't even know. Something along those lines. And she did something and she just hollered instant regret. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've been there. You just immediately do something and you instantly, like, no. But to hear the way she vocalized it fully cracked me up. She's a young girl. Now, would you do it up to the thing? When you do it all the way up, then I'm not happy, y'all. I don't like it. It's too much. It's too much, too much, too much. I don't care enough to try to save it. Nope. Not doing it. Okay. Made that decision real quick, didn't I? Okay. So let me glue this down. Actually, I should write. What? I was all brave, wasn't I? I'm gonna write stuff. And then when it came time to write things, I'm like, I don't know about all that writing stuff you speak of. I don't know if I'm gonna like this ink even. Oh, for heavens to Betsy, why am I such a chicken? It's just a planner. Sure. What? Sightseeing? Mini vacation. Yep, hate it. You know, I had that cut down before to fit perfectly in that box. And I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to let it lie. Since it took me so long to fill it out and so many pen problems. I guess the secret is don't buy the Smashbook / glue stick pen from Tuesday morning because, you know, they've already given up on it as probably dry, and chances are it's pretty dry. And it was. So, yeah, lesson learned. I don't know if that's true for all the pens at Tuesday morning, but it sure was true for the Smashbook pen, or at least that one. I have another one. I almost should check it. So I'm just going to line this up with the edge over here and not worry about the fact that it's not perfectly in this box at all. Gonna let that go. You guys see me working at letting it go? Just let it go. Alright, so this doesn't fit perfectly in this square. So to get it to, I'm going to flip that bad boy over. Draw a little line. Thanks to one of my fabulous rulers. You know, the funny thing is everybody says, well, no one notices it's not perfect but you. Well, but since I do these for me, I need them to be perfect for me. So I can enjoy them later instead of looking at them and thinking, there's that mistake and there's that mistake. Because I know me, that's what I'll do. Like I'll knit a pair of socks or I'll knit something for somebody and they'll say it's perfect. And I'll know and I'll see where that error is immediately. Like they could walk up to me wearing it and I can go, right there. And I'll still wish I had gone back and fixed it. And it won't be noticeable. It doesn't change the garment any. It doesn't matter. But I know I did something right there. So yeah, it's just better for me if I can get, there's no such thing as perfection, but if I can get it perfect enough where it visually looks perfect to me, then we're good to go. I don't feel so You know, like this isn't going to be perfectly straight. I know it's not, but it's going to look perfectly straight to me, and I'm going to think it's perfect, and that's all I need. So, and I'm going to be a little matchy with this. I think I'm getting excited about the idea of matching the little half boxes. Wow, that's crooked. Look how crooked that is from the jump. Heavens. That's ridiculous. That's carrying the I don't care if it's not perfectly straight a little too far, if you ask me. Okay, so I'm going to shoot for this angle, and how about okay, I'll just okay. I love using cardstock or the free printables and having that be just what I do in this Big Happy planner for memory keeping. Is it lets me discover I guess I'm a little more creative than when I have kits. Kits, I'm just trying to lay it down and not have it look like everyone else's, which is a challenge. Don't get me wrong. When you get one of those kits that 10, 15 other people have done already, and you're trying to make it look just slightly different and look a little bit more like you and your personality, that's not particularly easy to do. So I'm not shaking a stick at all at people who use kits. I think it's great. For me, I love using the kits and I use them, but I also love this scrapbooking way of doing it, because I love scrapbooking. I mean, the one thing I'm thankful for with the planner community and doing planning is that it got me back into scrapbooking, because I had given it up. I wasn't doing it anymore. I had all the supplies and the materials to scrapbook. Wasn't doing it. And thankfully, revisiting paper and stickers has gotten me where I'm really excited about scrapbooking again. I think I'm going to make a little flag out of that. You'll see what I mean in just a minute. Well, you guys probably already know what I mean. The people who are watching this are pros. They know what I'm talking about. They don't need me to tell them. And this is where I start getting lazy. I'm just going to cut using this as a template. I'm not going to get out my ruler at all. Okay. But I don't need it to be that long. So I'm going to have to cut it back to fit a box. So where'd that ruler go? I should fast forward through all this ruler, and I thought I had all of my boxes prepared so you guys wouldn't have to be a part of this ruler nonsense, but because I did the same with those boxes, because like I said, I'm really super bad. I have 2 paper cutters, a big one and a small one, and it doesn't matter. I'm still super terrible at figuring out where that's supposed to go, and it's annoying, like where you're supposed to put it so it trims on the line you want it to trim on. I hope that makes sense. I wish there was a way to superimpose a line and say this is exactly where it's going to cut. Like if it had a 3D line or a... You guys have seen them if you know anybody in construction, they have them. Where it's a line made out of LED or a red light like you use for the cats to chase. That would work too. Oh, for heavens, did I do that? Okay, no. I thought I stuck that on there. No, that was pre-planning. That's what that was. Pre-planning, my friends. I was really mad at myself quick, wasn't I? Like, did I do that? I'm such an idiot. Okay. I did not do that. I am an idiot, but I did not do that. Okay. All right. We're getting close to being done, if that helps you guys. Because once I put some stickers on this, it will be as done as I'm going to be able to get it until I print pictures. Because then I like to write captions for the pictures and say what was going on in the pictures. So what I wrote about the week thus far is all I will write. And of course I'm going to include a little blurb that on Saturday that my son and my grandsons came over. But they've been doing that pretty regularly. It still doesn't hurt to document it. I think I didn't take a picture yesterday though to include with it. So that's kind of a bummer. Now I think, what's going on in my life? Brink went with us. He's my 13-year-old with autism. And he enjoyed the trip. He kept wanting to play mini golf, mini golf, mini golf. And it's kind of my fault for bringing it up. Because I was like, what do you want to do? And then trying to think of things that there would be to do. And of course, mini golf came to my mind. And then, as I knew he kind of enjoyed it last time we went. Well, as usual, you get there. And instead of us taking the long time, because we had less people, it's just Brink's dad and him were the only ones playing. I was just kind of along as the videographer and chauffeur and find another fur, and that was me. And I was just along for that. But, you know, it was interesting to me that it does go over that. Like, I don't think I even have to trim it much. I can just put that over that. Huh. I might just trim it a little bit and put that over the notes. So I wasn't too choked up about it saying notes right there. Because when you're using this as a memory keeper, notes isn't what you're doing. Not really. I mean, I guess you could call it notes, but I think it's more like what this says. Memories captured. Yep. I think so. But I need to cut this straight or it's going to drive me crazy. I'm trying to freehand straight. I want y'all to witness that. And so of course I can. I can freehand straight. Goodness. I'm a hot mess. Alright. I'm going to put that like that. And I feel like I have a flag or something that'll go there to... Alright, let's see if this Smashbooks glue pen works. I must just got a dud. This one isn't bad. The glue's not dried up. Nope, glue's not dried up on this one. Okay. So the blue one was just a dud. I guess, like I said, that's the danger of buying things at those places where they're selling them because they didn't sell somewhere else. You take the chance that it's going to be a little less than good. So sadly, I think I can throw, I don't know, I may be able to use that pen, but I'm definitely not going to be able to use that glue stick. And what about the pen on there? The pen on the pink one is almost as dry as the pen on the blue one, but the glue stick seemed to be working okay. We'll see if it holds. So there's that. And I think I was going to put stickers on here, which really should be after pictures. But I know there's a sticker or two that I want to put on here as much as I want pictures on here. And I've had them from this sticker pack for a while. The Let's Go sticker right here, I want on there. And I had it in my head that it would go really cool right here. And then now it's not. Okay, I'm going to take a different angle at it. There we go. Yep, sometimes just a different angle. I'm going to put this pop on there because it's my son, so there was plenty of pop being drank. He loves him some pop. And I feel like even though we didn't do any sort of balloon activity, this air balloon goes so well that I am going to put it over here on Monday, just as a let's get the week started sticker. All right. Let's see what else I got there. We did a lot of singing on our drive, which I thought was kind of fun and I want to mention. So I'll put that up here somewhere. No, I like it up here. Nope, don't like it there. Stop it. Over just a little bit. There we go. Nope. Yep. I went to take it off and I'm like, that's just going to have to do. I've had these so long that the glue is starting to stick together on it, which is kind of funny to me. Figuring out where to put stickers that you want to use. You know you want to use them. Oh. Well, that just about decided for me, didn't it? But I have not that many things over here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get lazy about it and just stack that sucker right doggone in the middle and say it's perfect. All right, everybody. I can't find anything else that's really making me happy right now. And I do that sometimes where I'm just like, ugh. I could start looking in all of these books and come up with things, I suppose. Oh, this could take forever. You guys don't even know. I could spend hours just figuring out what other stickers to use and then still not be happy and not do it. And wait till I get the pictures in to actually do something. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yep. I'm going to call this plan with me a fail because I didn't have the pictures printed. I didn't set everything up like I should have. I failed to choose stickers ahead of time. There was just a lot of things I could have done better. But I'm going to let that go because I am not perfect in the least. So I will leave this like this for now. I will let you guys see the finished product once there's pictures and writing in here. But yeah, this is what I'm going to have to be happy with. To give you guys an idea, this is what the spread for my daughter's, the week of 4th of July and trying on wedding dresses. And there she is in one of the dresses. And there's my other daughter, Chelsea, hanging out in that hammock thing at Tuesday morning, which we thought was funny. So there we go. That's what that turned out like. It's just a bunch of writing and pictures thrown on top. So being completely organized about, where the lines are, not a huge deal. I also wanted to show you guys that this is the paper pad I used for the plan with me. It was from Tuesday morning. I hauled this a while back and it cost $3.99 for the travel pad. So that's the one I cut out and used for the layout we just finished. All right, just wanted to let you guys know if you wanted it, where you could find it. Thanks for watching.
Say goodbye to the people, Eva. Bye.